Your coaches? What was the number of professional experience that we have on the staff?
Most in the country, Coach, 127 years.
So you got 127 years of NFL experience in this room, been there, done that. You can glean from anybody. Everybody's here is an asset helping you to get to where you want to go. What's stopping you? Ooh. I got time today. What's stopping you?
I got time today. He said, everybody here. He said, I love how Coach Prime say here.
Is he a pastor?
Everybody here.
Is he a
What's
pastor?
stopping you? So JB on one end. Let me get this straight.
pastor?
Hold on, no. Hold on. Let me get this straight.
I'm serious. I think he was ordained, wasn't he?
I don't know. All I know is he's coaching right now, and I don't have any issue with anything he just said in that clip. He ain't got no podium, and he ain't looking at no clipboard. His phone is
the whole time.
His phone, he's not staring
Watch
at his
the whole
phone.
video. He looked at his phone. He's got notes on his phone the whole time.
Oh, he take a little peek. That's whatever.
He always has notes on his phone.
At the end of the day, he's walking around. He's making eye contact right now. That's what I'm seeing right now. That's what I'm seeing right now.
He's in tune to what I'm
seeing right now.
He's in tune to what he just read. Listen.
Okay. If you look at a quick note, JB, that's not. Come on now. Stop.
We go back to the statement that he made. 127 years. Can we talk about the 127 years?
Do it. Go ahead and pick and point with the problem you got with it, man. Because you seem to find a problem with everything that they do over there. You do.
Is he talking about 127 years of playing experience or coaching?
Overall NFL experience, whether it's playing or coaching.
No. There's no overall. Stop missing the fucking going right over the top. Is he talking about what does 127 years of playing in the NFL have one fucking thing to do with coaching those kids?
He's just telling these kids at the end of the day, if their goal is to get to the NFL, we've actually done that. And we know how to get there. We know what it's like once you do get there. And we have direct connections to the next level. So you're not going to get this everywhere else. I know for a fact that does play a role in that. And that can help a guy. That's just what it is. A player's going to respect another coach who's done it before, even if it's not NFL. Like you say, you respect coaches. You think you got to play the coach. You think coaches are better when they play. You naturally I'm just saying you naturally respect them when they played before. As a player, we respect you more if you've been at the highest level. That's just a fact. That's what it is.
I respect Deion Sanders. I respect everything about him.
I'm talking about the player. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the players on that team. I'm talking
about the player that he was. Let's talk about respect, though.
Let's please do it, JB.
We need the sound. Rewind that. Hold on. Go back. Whistle blew. Right there. Whistle's blown.
Yep.
Okay, maybe one more step after a whistle is understandable in practice, or now you just V-line and run out of bounds, okay? As the ball tackler, if you're in a practice that's structured and disciplined, the whistle blew. Now, guess what? I'm not going to get hurt. I'm not going to stop anywhere. I'm just going to run out of bounds now. Not do this. I'm booting him out of practice. But they can't be booted out of practice because it's the coach's son. So we have already seen multiple videos of bullshit, really undisciplined structure, and you're going to be all fucking butthurt when this team is shitty. It's going to be unbelievable, dog. Like, I'm being honest. Hold on. Let's watch another clip, can we?
I hope we got Max today.
Go ahead, Smitty, and tell me this happens everywhere. Tell me this is normal, JB. Tell me, JB, you know you've been coaching and somebody did that. Go ahead.
If you already know what I'm going to say, then why you saying it? Because the thing is, I'm going to just say it straight up.
This is Deion Sanders, Smitty.
And we're going to start arguing. We're going to start arguing.
The target y'all put on his back.
JB, you don't.
What we've been talking about. It ain't JB at Independence Junior College, homie. This is Deion Sanders, the one that says, we coming. I ain't scared. I'm not running. This is the cat that said he's got the most disciplined, structured environment in America. Don't blame the don't shoot the messenger, homie. Just ask. Go ahead.
I'm gonna call it what it is, man. JB, and you can say I'm wrong, and maybe I'm wrong because I'm giving my opinion. I think you just don't believe in this team. You don't believe in Deion as a coach. You don't really think he's a good head coach or has maybe fully earned that yet. And you're finding every single nitpicky 10-second thing you can find online and use that to go at him. I have not once since I'm trying to think back since I've been on this show. Has there been like one thing that you've seen online from Colorado where you're like, man, this is a good sign. This is good coaching. This is a good moment. I'm trying to just think. I could be wrong. I'm admitting that right now. Maybe there was a moment, but just nothing is coming to my mind as fresh. Every time Colorado gets brought up onto this show, it's always in a negative light. Every little thing. Some things are warranted. I'm not always agreeing with everything Deion say. Go back and watch the show. Y'all can see moments where I'm like, nah, Deion was tripping on this one. He should have said. I think a couple weeks ago when he brought up the whole thing, Shador and Travis getting drafted, it's going to be an Eli situation. I completely disagree with him making that comment. So I'm right there. So I'm not just a all the way pro Deion guy myself, but I just think when it comes to Deion in Colorado, JB is always finding like the negative thing. And you're right. You start out, you know what I'm gonna say. We played football and coached football way too long, JB, to point out these moments and act like this is not a regular day in spring camp, in the summer camp, in the grind, and this happens. Players talking trash, players getting in little fights, players, throwing a ball late, not hearing the whistle, a late hit here, like everything that you have shown that we're blowing out of proportion. If you played football, which you have, and you've coached, so you know that's why I get mad at you, JB. It'd be different if you didn't coach or you didn't play. Then I'd be like, you know what? He just don't know. You definitely know that everything that you're showing right now is a regular every season with every team this happens. But you're making it seem like it's exclusive to Colorado, and you're blowing it out of proportion. All I'm gonna say is keep the same energy. If you find a clip from Alabama, Ohio State, or Michigan, or whatever, let's bring that on here too. Let us start doing it with all the teams that you see a late hit, you see somebody showing out of practice. Let's just bring it up because it happens everywhere, JB, and you know that, and that's why I get upset because you know it. So it's like you're picking and choosing what stuff you want to go at just because you already have a preconceived belief of what you think about Colorado and Deion.
Hold on, make sure we're clear that I never say anything that's worthy. So all the haters out there, okay? Go ahead, Bailey. Show the DM.
You are real, my man. God bless you. My man, Till Hart and Darian Hagan, I said, don't be no slapdick. Those are my guys, brother. Much love. Keep doing you. We'll do, my man.
I'm so hated by him. I thought I was hated by him. I thought that I was just the hater. See, here's the thing. When you're real, people will, again, the quote of the day, I don't care if it's the truth. From whoever says the truth, I want to hear the truth. So let's be clear here. This isn't Independence Community College where I coached at. This isn't at, let's say, Alabama. This isn't at
Ball State.
Wherever it may be. The point I'm making is, don't talk about it. The humility factor has gotten way over my head, and it's over. I'm over with it. We've seen over and over. We can do a Deion Sanders Colorado show every day on this show from all the shit they post or that we see. Be honest. We can literally do that. Now, what other program in America can you do that to? What other program can we critique to this manner, and why don't we? Because they haven't put the bullseye on their chest. They haven't said, we coming. They haven't said, get it now, because next year it ain't going to be like this. You have to understand this game will eat you, swallow you, and spit you out. For some reason, a man of Deion's stature that's been a great, legendary player, for some reason doesn't understand that. For some reason, he has put his kids in harm's way. For some reason, Travis Hunter took a late shot last year because of why. Let's keep it 100 and a buck like y'all say. Because the white boy just hit him late? No, because they were talking shit forever. This is what happened before the game in warmups. This is what happened every game. Look at the Oregon game. We've seen video of Shedeur Sanders talking shit to the crowd. We continue to see something new, and then we get butt hurt when I show the truth. Like, make it make sense. By the way, if he did that things at Indy where I was at, I kicked him out of practice. That kid didn't get kicked out of practice. There's a difference in what I'm saying, Smitty. Besides, you have to read through. I just don't like Colorado and the program. Why did I like him when Darian Hagan was there, my best friend? Why did I used to go there all the time? Why have I always supported Colorado?
Dude, that's your best friend. You just said it. What you talking about?
Rini, I'll bring him on the show. Used to go up there. He's been there. Matt's been there. I never had no issue with Colorado. I still don't have an issue with Colorado.
It's not Colorado. It's and again, when I say issue, I'm not saying
Smitty, right there, Paul. Hold on, not to cut you off. Yours just said it. It's not Colorado. They haven't even used the word Colorado. It's crime.
Okay, you have an issue with that's what you have the issue with.
But why are you mad when I go off on it? Why are you get mad about it? Like, dog, you don't know the motherfucker. I don't really know him like that. I've met him and hung out and we've talked. But let's be real. Why am I a hater and you're okay? You're okay with it.
Because you nitpick certain things that like that's just like regular stuff. And I have, again, you got more experience than me, of course, but I played the game for a long time, and like this stuff that you're using as your examples of poor coaching or whatever is like basics level stuff. And I've had good coaches, I've had bad coaches, I've had everything. I've had winning teams where we went 10-2. I've had teams where we went 5-7. I've been every state. I've been everything, good, bad. So don't tell me I ain't had no good coach or bad coach. I've had everything, y'all. So I've had experience on both sides, and I'm trying to tell you, like this stuff that some of the stuff that we're showing are just regular examples of football.
Hey, it's funny. Oh, Darren Bates says the same shit I say? No way. Really? Who coached Darren Bates? That's funny. Who do you think Darren calls when something goes down? Who do you think Darren texts? Me. That's who.
I don't know what that means though. Like what we saying?
Darren Bates just coached last year with the Seahawks. Just finished playing in the NFL. He's not old like me. He's not old like you. He's always your age. He just finished playing. Why does he see the same fucking thing that I'm seeing when it comes to the real nuts and bolts of this coaching fucking carousel? What really the ins and outs, the intricacies of a successful program. Why does this young man who just finished playing in the league, who just coached with Pete Carroll, see the same thing that my 48-year-old ass sees, but yet I'm the hater? I'm the hater when I call out bullshit that continues to happen. Why Shedeur Sanders is in the fucking huddle with the head coach and the opposing head coach. Why is that a problem? I'm hating. Okay, what happens when he goes to the crowd in warm-ups talking that shit, and then he gets banged in the game, and now everybody's racist. Everybody's out to get him because no, you put the bullseye on your chest, homie. Own it. It's like the Angel Reese. Hold on, so you can make a cast of your private parts, and then worry about being sexualized and claim and bitch and moan and play victim.
That's a horrible example. That's something that got leaked. That stuff wasn't meant for nothing public. So like that don't make sense. That's like you might as well say, okay, just because you have sex in the privacy of your home, you're not like that don't make sense. Something I'm doing has nothing like that got leaked. She didn't post that on her page for y'all to see.
I don't give a fuck if it got leaked.
Like, come on, bro. Like that makes no sense. That makes zero sense.
So you're telling me
something I'm doing outside of that's personal. Wherever you do shit, you get AE. That don't mean like you want people to like. Come on, bro. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, what I do personally.
You're delusional.
I guess I am.
You really don't get what you're saying right now.
That's fine. I guess I'll be delusional then.
You live two lives, you're telling me.
I guess I live delusional then. I'm saying what I do.
No, I said you live two lives.
What I do sexually and the shit I got going on got nothing to do with
you telling me you live two lives.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, you just said that.
I did not say that. Well,
you just defended the girl who did something in the dark that came to light. What is the difference?
We all got shit in the dark.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you say whatever you want to say.
I'm done.
No, I'm gonna let you talk about this. I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying, and maybe you don't realize what you're saying. What you're saying is I'm trying to tell you, hypocritical. I talk about AE, correct?
Yeah.
Privately, right? I also say it right here. I don't hide from it, and I'm not different in person about it. If I did a cast in person, of course we're not going to want it out on the internet. But let's not say and go claim victim to it when it does happen. So you're telling me you're living two lives. You're the one you're in the dark with and the one that comes to light with, and then you play victim to the one that comes out to light. No, that's not how it works, dog. Like, if you're going to be in the dark and you're going to have skeletons in the closet as we all do, then own it. Why is it now victim mentality, though? Like, I'm trying to figure that out. Smitty, if you did what you did in the dark and it came to light, I know you well enough to where you're not going to sit there and deny it. You're going to say, hey, you know what? I own it. I did it. I know you enough to say, oh, fuck, I fucked up, or that's who I am in private. It didn't need to be out in public, but I didn't. I'm not going to sit here and deny it and play victim. You're not.
Her sexualized comments wasn't based just off that video. To my understanding, that video got leaked after that.
Point.
She's getting all types of DMs and messages and comments. If you go to some of the stuff we can just see ourselves, some of the comments and stuff that be under her posts and stuff like that is a lot of creepy motherfuckers doing a lot of stuff. Again, you can say, oh, yeah, that's becoming the territory, regardless of whatever answer we want to, a rebuttal we want to give to that. It's happening to her, a 20-year-old, whatever, and it's just her experience. I'm saying the mode video, whatever, that to me that didn't prove nothing. That's some shit I did in my personal life that it had nothing to do with the world seeing or knowing it. That don't mean I'm living a double life. Every single thing that Big Smitty does don't need to be in the public world. Everything that JB does doesn't need to be in the public world. They don't know every single thing about you. That don't mean I'm living in the dark. I'm living a double life. That means that I'm a human and I have a personal life. I don't know everything about everybody in the chat. Like, I don't know. I just disagree on that point. But anyway, going back to Deion, keeping it the main thing. I just listen, man. Like, we'll see how good the season is. I'm not saying they're gonna be a great team this year, bad team. I don't know. All I'm saying is some of the stuff that we put on here on this show when it comes to Colorado is nitpicking. That's all I'm saying. Some of this stuff that if it happened somewhere else and we saw it, I don't think it would even come on this show. We bring it on here because it's Deion and it's popular and all that type of stuff. But it's like some of the stuff that come on, like the speech you showed, the 10-second speech. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But you're talking about he got the phone in his hand. It's like, come on, JB. Like that. It's those examples where it's like some stuff you say about it, cool. I feel you. Like there's certain stuff like we can talk about, but there's nothing wrong with that speech. Is he a pastor?
Deion, stop.
Like you don't like nothing of it.
Stop changing context. That's what happens on Twitter. Deion wasn't the discussion. It was the coach for the Falcons. I simply compared the two and showed you what a genuine guy that's been coaching a long time does compared to one that hasn't. Don't say that I started this conversation off by saying Deion's this and that and this and that. No.
Yeah, but your intentions were to kind of, I guess, shed light in one side, but also dim the light on the other side. Your intentions were not positive, JB. Like, let's keep it true. Let's keep it 100. Like, your intentions was the joke about how poor of a speech this new quote unquote head coach in Deion was doing compared to Raheem Moore. That's like we ain't got that. Let's keep it. That's what it is. So I'm saying, like, if we go back through all our shows when we brought up Deion, you will see it happen. I wonder if I could pay Bailey $100 and just have him go through 15 episodes of you talking about Deion in Colorado and put together a mega reel. It's gonna be all negative. Like, I'm not making this up. Like, this is a fact.
Negative though.
I don't. You said why is it negative? I don't know. You tell me.
Negative is at the eye of the beholder, dog. The truth is at the teller.
Well, I guess the truth just so happens to also be correlated with being
I guess
negative.
The eye of the beholder dictates whether it's hate or truth, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I ain't say hate. I don't know. I don't think you hate nobody, but I'm just saying, like,
well, you said it's negative.
It's negative. Is it not negative?
Yeah, because being honest today is negative. Let's just keep it real. You said let's keep it true and keep it a buck. Telling the truth now is negative to all y'all generation. Let's just keep it a buck.
What you're saying is subjective, though.
So when I was criticized, or when you're criticized at Fox, or when Nick Saban was criticized, or Bill Belichick was criticized the fuck out of the last 2 years for losing, it's not real. It's hate, right?
Oh, you know what? Great example. JB, do you feel like people hate on you? You came on the show and said people. You said you're blackballed so many times. So I don't.
Blackball is not hate.
No.
Blackball is actual evidence.
Okay, let me ask you this then. So is everything that people believe about you, is it true?
No.
Okay, then. So,
That's not the same thing.
no, let me finish real quick. So just because somebody says something about you doesn't mean it's a fact. So just because you say something about Deion don't mean it's a fact. Don't mean what I say is a fact.
It was a fact.
It's opinion. So again, when you say the truth is negative, who defines it as the truth? That's your opinion.
The outcome.
There's no truth. It's your opinion.
The final outcome.
No.
I have proven my final outcomes after Netflix. Everyone that knows me or coached for me or played for me has come on this show, has shown people this is not what you all saw on Netflix. I have a book and 1,000 other things to show or combat the common hating naysayer out there. My book has been written, or my story or my chapter, whatever, unless there's a new one that's about to be open. Who knows? But I don't use mental health and these excuses. I own it. I have the receipts. I accepted it. Or I say, this is what it is. You don't sit here and see me hiding, ducking, humming. I've been on multiple shows. Motherfuckers be like, well, if you want to answer. Well, you asked me on your show. If I'm on your show, I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. The same with coming on my show. I'm just like, I don't use anything as a crutch or a fucking excuse. It is what it is with me. Straight down, raw and uncut, straight down the middle. There ain't no fucking weaving and moving. There ain't nothing. There's a difference, a full-on fundamental difference in what I say, what I do, and then what I say about others and what others say about me. There's a huge fundamental difference. The bottom line is we have seen the product to completion. Until it's different, that's the truth, is it not? My last season was 2-8.
So you're a horrible coach. So you're a bad coach.
My last season on my resume, Smitty, is 2-8.
So what does that mean?
I will retire or resign or be done coaching or be blackballed with a 2-8 season. That's the last time I walk off into the sunset.
So if somebody came out and said, "Man, JB's a trash coach. He's overrated. He won one championship. After that, he had two baskets. His last he was 2-8, and he talks all that shit like he was such a great coach."
It happens every day.
But is that true though?
My last season is true, right? I'm talking about record, Smitty. I'm talking about if you discuss my last season, right? Yeah. And I went 2-8. That's fact. That was my season. Just imagine that season being 2-8, and the year prior when we won it all, I'm talking shit about everybody and saying I'm coming after you next year. We're going to go undefeated, and we go 2-8. The truth is that I talked the talk, but I did not walk the walk. Mm-hmm. That is simply the point I'm making. Until this man and this program does something different, it is the truth. That's all I'm saying. So, like, they will only remember your last, Smitty. You know that. I know that. They're nobody talking about Monday's show. They're going to talk about today's show tomorrow. They're not talking about last week's show. They're not talking about when Urlacher was on or Coach Yo. They don't care. And I'm just trying to make that point. I also did not put that target on my players' backs so flamboyantly that I was going to set them up for failure. That is the other issue I have as a coach. That is the reason you don't do it, because at the end of the day, it's about the babies, the kids, not the coach. It ain't about me. It's about us. Everything I see in that room is about what I have. I have 167 years of NFL guys in here. I have this. I have that. It's about the babies, the kids. This is what it is. If the kid throws the ball at the player in practice, the only way he learns is throw him out, not keep him in. Like a dog pisses on the carpet, you rub his nose in it today, not tomorrow. They won't know why you're rubbing their nose in it. I don't understand why people that never coached, never played, never been in the battle thinks that I'm hating when they're casual fucking betting fucking fantasy players. Like, come on, man. Stay in your lanes. You guys have no clue what we're discussing. Smitty played for his whole life. I did played and coached my whole life. There is a fundamental difference in a locker room than you casual betting fans that have not a fucking clue what we're talking about. So I'm just going to be honest. Like, there's a huge difference in telling the truth and hating. And I think we broke that down before on here, but I'm a hater. And guess what, Smitty? I think you know deep down I'm not a hater. You might fucking think so on certain things. But at the end of the day, I will live with it. I'll live with being called the hater if that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to change, and I want to be buried face down, so y'all can kiss my ass.
I don't think you're a hater. I just think once you believe in something about somebody or a program or a team, that's what it is for a while until maybe something changes. So like, for now,
I will eat crow and admit, okay, Smitty, you did it, or Deion, you did it.
Yeah. So I think if Colorado goes out here and wins 8-9 games, I think you'll be like, you know what, this and the third, there'll still be some criticism, but I think you'll give them some praise.
100%. Why would I not? Why would I not? Why do I have so many coaching friends in this business? Why do I have so many people in this business that reach out to me that you've seen, everyone's seen? Why would they do that if I was a guy that just totally was like, you're an asshole, Lane. Fuck you, shitbird, Sark. Like, dog, people know the real. They just can't say it because of the job titles they possess. Right. And that's the truth. And this is what the casual don't understand. So it is what it is. But I'm not going to change. Like, I'm not going to sit here and, oh, fuck it, man. It's too much pressure. I'm not Lizzo.